What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So today it's a beautiful sunshiny day. We're headed out to Maybank, Texas. Got some work lined up over here. Going to be starting a new project essentially, so that's exciting. Barndominiums all day, every day. All right, well, we made it out on site. This is it, East Texas, red dirt. Yeah, see, that's what it's all about. Have got a couple of loads already here. We're running the smaller trucks today, but I want to kind of give you guys an idea of the layout. You can see we've got stakes that are already put out. I'll show you a little bit better the layout as we get unloaded. Brandon just pulled up. It is a little bit wet out here, but I'm gonna scrape a lot of this grass off to the sides. You know, some people like to leave the grass there because it adds a little bit of fiber. I don't know, what do you guys think about that? No, we're gonna scrape that off and push it aside just so we can get our compaction as best as possible. The last time I was out here, they had already done a little bit of clearing and didn't even have grass out here. It was super cold. But yeah, they're ready. What's up, Brennan? Got it all here in one piece?
Yeah, of course, no problems.
What are you doing?
Placing a fuse on this fuse block here, some transfer tank will work.
Brandon, the mechanic.
I gotta grease it too before we can start.
You're late.
Yeah, I left early.
This is a brand new truck. Why do you need to change the fuses already?
As soon as I turned the pump on, first time we
don't even know if this pump's gonna work.
I hope, or we're in trouble because
got 100 gallons of
empty.
Never used the tank before. This is a brand new truck. Look how dirty it is.
Yeah. Not even a month old.
See if it works.
First payment on it. Oh yeah.
Nice.
Works. Look at that flow. That's pretty close, dude.
Well, 100-gallon tank, buddy. All right, let's get it going. Let's talk about the layout here, Brandon. Show me what's what, where, what's gonna be. What do we got? A shop? We got a house?
Yeah,
where's it gonna
shop? And when we got 3-side wraparound porch, basically we're walking up here to the front side of the house here. This left side here will be our shop portion. These two far outside T-posts is the outside footprint of our porch. So our furthest points, the two inside one will actually be where the garage will sit. You know, 6 to 8 feet in is our wraparound porch that'll be on the house side, which is over on this right side here. So that'll wrap around the 3 sides.
So we got the shop on this side.
Yeah.
And then the living quarters on this side. So Brandon just told me that this T-post that's actually already out here, we need to pull up because it's inside our pad, but.
Yeah, they've already established permanent power that we're gonna be able to use off that existing building.
I saw that.
Yeah, so that T-pole is gonna be.
And he's got a well already over there.
Yeah, we're ready to go. We got water power, everything here.
So first off, and we may end up scraping a little bit off the front to use on the other side. Just kind of giving you guys an idea of what this looks like before we get started. I'm going to scrape the grass away and we'll use that on the outer perimeters of where the build will go, but it is pretty low in the back and it's higher on the front. So we'll actually move some of this dirt off the front side, probably to put on the back side, or we'll use some of that for the pad depending on the soil that we get into here. So they've already dropped us a couple of loads, and Brandon's already got the outer perimeters pretty much staked off, but we're going to do a little bit more to that and get it going. All right, we're getting it going. I'm about to start breaking all this grass away and get ready as we bring in more dirt. Trucks are hauling in, but it's a little bit behind the screen over there, so they'll be dropping dirt. And it's pretty level, so that's a little rare, which will give us a lot more abilities to really work this thing and not have too many drastic elevation changes. But I will have to taper some of this on the backside, so let's get it going. Okay, before my battery dies, I want to give you guys a little bit of an update of what I'm doing. So this is the pad over there. My camera was not turned this way, so that's why I'm showing you. I'm scraping some off of the front and I'm moving it over here to the back. You can see they got some dirt that they've been bringing in. I got another truck that's coming in right there. And this is how high I'm going to be building up on the back side. So here on the back, this is where I'm taking a lot of that dirt from the front. This will be outside of the pad. I scraped all the grass away, and one of the things you're seeing me do is just kind of rake it across there just to break into the ground. What I'm realizing is there's still quite a bit of moisture here. I'm not super excited about that because it means I'm going to be locking in some of this moisture when I put a little bit of the clay on, which can be difficult a little bit because it doesn't make it very easy to smooth out. So I may take a little bit more out of this, I don't know. Meanwhile, I'm going to go charge this battery up, and I'll come back and show you guys a little more of the progress here in just a minute. But it's going good. I'm going to take some of the front side of this elevation out, mainly so we can maintain positive drainage off the front of the property. Yeah, that's what's going on. I'll be back, show you guys more progress here in a minute. To run off the job so I could go get some fuel, because Flores isn't going to make it back over in time. There's still a lot to do with the pad. Honestly, the conditions are not that great. The underneath portion is just real like soupy, soggy. And so you're kind of putting a pad side over top of all that, which makes it kind of mushy, creating some air pockets, which doesn't really work well. So trying to do the best I can with it, but for the meantime I'm gonna need some more fuel, so I'm running to go get that. And yeah, that's what's up. I have been over this pad so much, and it's about like 90% there, But I have a couple of problems. Number one, the sandy soil that was here has got so much moisture in it that it's creating these I don't know if it's water pockets, air pockets, the whole thing. It just needs to, I've put all the select fill over top of it, but it's just squishing in. So it's going to need some time. And I had them bring in some finer materials for me to work with on the top side. But I don't know if you can see that or not, but it's like a trampoline out here. So I was gonna try to finish, but I think we're gonna have to let this set up. So that's really my only choice. Sometimes nature or natural processes have to take place, and that's what this is. I've got a really heavy machine. This is 14,000 pounds. If I had a little bit of a lighter machine, maybe I could still kind of work with it. Typically that's working in my favor because it can get compaction and pack in really good. We've just had so much rain, like I don't know how many inches of rain we've had, but it rained almost every day last week. And if you guys are from East Texas, you know what I'm talking about. So yeah, this is it. This is the site. This is where we're gonna lay it out. I did add a lot of dirt here on this back side. It had a lot of moisture in it too, so not anything beautiful to look at, unfortunately, because that's really what I like to do. But there she is. So we'll be starting this project in Maybank, Texas. Appreciate you guys following along and this little video. We'll be back showing you more as we get the foundation prepped. A lot more to come on this channel for Barndominiums. We got Barndominiums going everywhere. We got small barn doors, medium-sized barn doors, or what I call barndo minimums, barndo mediums, barndo maximums. A little bit of everything. So Brandon made it back over here. He's about to load it up. And look, he cleaned his truck. Isn't that a miracle? A little criticism did some good today. I don't know, I wasn't very critical, but isn't that a beautiful truck? Yeah, we had to replace this truck because the other one is getting some transmission work, but he's gonna load this guy up and we're gonna haul it out. So a lot more to come. I'm Josh Helm, wishing you all the best. Thanks for watching Texas Best.
You gotta be graceful with the drop, you know?
You got nervous there, I saw.
It was a little delayed today.
You didn't want to look bad.
The drop, yeah.